Marco Troncone, CEO of Aeroporti di Roma. Congratulations, you're the winner of this year's Digital Transformation Award. This award is given each year in collaboration with the SESAR joint undertaking, and it recognises airports that have really embraced digitalisation and transformation. What would you say are the key points in the projects you've been working on which have led to your win this year?
Yeah, well, it's a mix of things. Firstly, this has a long roots. It's since 2016 that the DDR is working on really on a deep turnaround of all the operational processes through innovation. It was key at that time to start projects through the SESAR opportunity together with the ACI Europe, not only to fill the gap which was there with many other airports, but also to take a leading role on new systems, new tools, new solutions in order again to bridge the airports of the future. Well, I would say in general, I would say the technological component which is central in this, of course, in this award, in this proposition, is not the only one. We worked a lot on people, on processes, on organization, on culture, and this is really part of a greater effort we're making on innovation. So recently we devoted a lot of attention on creating and installing more discipline internally on our approach to innovation with a new organization, new model, and also we are opening to others with an open innovation concept, attracting new startups, and also through a new incubator, a new accelerator, which will be popping up in our terminal in early 2022. So it's part of a greater story.
As you're speaking, and in the material I've seen, the words synergies and streamlining do come up over and over again, very much in terms of the operational changes that you're making. But what do these mean for your customers and consumers as well?
Well, synergy and streamlining is key in our business. Running an airport requires a high capacity to manage highly critical processes which are closely related to each other. You need to make and update decisions on a real-time basis, continuously leveraging on the information as develops. So collaboration, integration, unity of purpose are really a must in these efforts, having structured processes and with a clear definition of roles and responsibilities in all this effort is key. And this is basically was the essence of our key project, our flagship project, which I think also paved the way to this recognition, which is our new APOC, the new Airport Operational Center, which is a new control room of roughly 2,000 square meters, a big one, with 16 operational control rooms, 9 video walls, more than 200 screens, more than 100 workstations, which will be open both for the airport and for other stakeholders like police forces and others. And this is, of course, delivering more resilience, more safety, more control, and this will be certainly really of value to our customers. But then again, in this greater effort I was mentioning before, many others are also the results and the value delivered to our customers, new opportunities. I'm thinking of the innovative stance that we had on opening new corridor on a no quarantine basis, which again multiplied the opportunities when they were so scarce. New opportunities in terms of service. So as many others, now we're opening a new biometric offering. There's a very interesting one, which is a two-way symmetric biometric route on a transatlantic origin and destination between Rome and Atlanta together with Delta. This is something which is really appreciated. But many others are the results also on quantitative, from measurable, if you like, value. Many innovations that we put in place, for example, on reduced mobility passengers, we managed to implement a new system which reduces by 75% the response time for those services. Even queuing at passport control with the new e-gates, well, this has reduced by 45% the queuing time. And there's plenty of results then, of course, are delivered to our customers.
And what about environmental impacts and sustainability? Obviously, they're at the heart of so much of what we're planning for the future now as we build back better. How do you think that digital transformation plays a part in?
Well, new digital technologies will be really fundamental in order to make sure that the sustainability targets that we need to hit would be actually addressed effectively. I'm thinking of artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things, cloud computing. I mean, just examples of drivers that will be enabling, say, new solutions which also will actually allow for sustainable operations. One concrete example, which is really very recent, we just won some EU funding for a brand new project together with Enel, our local national utility, and together with Fraunhofer, a leading research center, aimed at reutilizing batteries from cars, so giving them a second life when they finish their mission in the cars, to be utilized for a storage system in the airport, which will be coupled with our new the renewable generation plant that will be erected soon, a photovoltaic one. That will be a very innovative, probably the largest one of its kind globally, and again, this will be a technological enabler allowing for a more sustainable operation. We're very, very proud of that because first, it tells something about also the credibility and the capability of airports to propose new ideas which can bridge our sector to a more sustainable one. So we can produce ideas which find merit also in finding support from EU. You know that in this moment that the airport sector, probably in not an appropriate way, is in a corner in the greater, let me say, policies of support of EU. And also tells about partnering. Now it's the time to really join forces with the champions of even out of our sector. So we have trying to promote in cooperation access with a number of players, which shall help bridging our sector to a more sustainable one. So for the electrical transition, for the sustainable aviation fuels, for many other things, we need to capture what's the best of breed which is out there.
And why do you think, in more general terms, a collaborative platform for innovation like SESAR is so important for airports and for aviation in general?
Well, again, those are key. That's why, again, I think we embraced that opportunity as many other airports throughout Europe. That's really key. You know, new air traffic management infrastructure will be able to guarantee a single European airspace, which will be safer, which will be more efficient, and especially, hopefully soon, will be also capable to manage more volumes as they will be coming back. And why it's so important also this kind of scheme, not only to receive some funding. It's not only about receiving a financial support. It's also an opportunity to again join forces, to combine again efforts with other airports. It means collaboration. It means sharing ideas and solutions with other stakeholders, and that's really, I think, the secret of SESAR's success. Again, more generally, as I was saying, it's time for cooperation now. Those are difficult times. We have to help each other and share ideas and share forces. Certainly, even out of our sector, as I was mentioning before, but more naturally within our sector, and especially on innovation. So it makes really, I think, obvious sense to share energies, ideas, risks of failure, which are typical, of course, of innovation, and pocket the benefits in full when they come up, especially for airports which are not really competitors, especially on a European scale.
And looking further to the future, what do you think the main challenges are going to be in the future for airports, and how can SESAR 3 help to address those challenges ahead?
Well, the many challenges, of course, besides going back to normal, to the new normal, possibly the old normal was not that bad at the end, but digitalization certainly is one challenge, but also resilience and let me say reliability of infrastructure is certainly another one. But more in general, I think sustainability, but decarbonization probably is the most important challenge that we need to address. Right or wrong that it is, we're considered one of the most polluting sectors. And so this means that it's probably not the time to deny or to resist, it's the time to roll up sleeves. It's the time to take up the challenge and to deliver. And then again, to demonstrate that we can deliver, and then I think there will come also time to receive support. That is why also Aeroporti di Roma, as many others, many more over the last few months, have committed to anticipate the net zero target from 2050 to 2030, which is now the new 2050, and we're working every day to see whether we can further anticipate that target. And we'll do so also by means of innovation. And SESAR definitely, the most natural avenues will be, of course, working on a more efficient sky, on reducing taxi times, on reducing or optimizing navigation routes. This will mean lower times, but also lower fuel, so lower CO2. So, I mean, this certainly will be important to bridge to the new airspace of the future, the new mobility. And also in that respect, it's very interesting. We will be soon launching a new event, which will be called the New Urban Mobility of the Future, which will be officiating our partnership with Volocopter and also showcasing the new air taxi prototype, which is called VoloCity. Again, this is just another example how innovation can actually support and foster sustainability, new opportunities, and a brighter future for all.
Marco Troncone, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.